Oogie Boogie is back, and with some interesting twists this year. We've got dates, we've got ticket sales dates, event plans, and more, all coming up next on Fresh Baked. Hi guys, David here with Fresh Baked, and it looks like we finally got that Oogie Boogie news that so many of you have been waiting for. Disney has confirmed its return for DCA this year, though, I mean, there was no doubt of that it would be back. And they've also confirmed, though, a couple of interesting twists from last year. Tickets will go on sale beginning June 28th, no earlier than 9 a.m. Pacific for Magic Key holders. That's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Last year, there were no advance sales for annual pass holders, mostly because there were no annual pass holders then. But this is something that they used to do back in the before times, so it's good to see that this is some kind of return to normalcy as far as that stuff goes. And it's also, by the way, a good sign that they're still thinking about Magic Key holders. And that's something we're going to be covering more this week. Stay tuned later on this week. We've got an update on some of the Magic Key developments that we've been paying attention to, as well as how the reservations are going. But I digress. A really interesting twist this year is that D23 members can also get a head start on getting tickets on June 28th. D23 members can buy tickets then, June 28th, and that's for both Gold and General members. Even better, there's going to be a special D23 members-only night for Oogie Boogie Bash. September 10th will be D23 only, and that's especially cool because that's a Saturday night, and they don't normally do Oogie Boogie on Saturdays. Of course, that's because this year is a D23 Expo year. The two events coincide. You're going to go to D23 in the morning, Oogie Boogie Bash at night. That's going to be a very long, but that's sure to be an amazing day for Disney fans. I cannot wait to book my date for D23 for that Saturday night and do both of those things. Oh my God, that's going to be epic. That's going to be an epic day. As for the general public, those tickets will go on sale on June 30th. That's the following Friday. No sooner again than 9 a.m. Pacific. So far, we don't know of any calendar of dates, though I suspect, I don't see any reason why it won't be similar to Oogie Boogie nights in the years past. In the announcement, Disney also confirmed the return of the Frightfully Fun Parade, the amazing Villains Grove at Redwood Creek Challenge. And by the way, stay tuned to the end of this video for a look back at last year's display. It was fantastic. Plus, there's going to be the usual immersive trick-or-treat trails and the Mickey's Trick and Treat show at Disney Junior Theater. Note, there was no mention of World of Color Villainous. Now, there was no World of Color Villainous last year, but then last year, the World of Color stage wasn't ready. They weren't doing any kind of World of Color. It's ready to go for show this year. We're already seeing World of Color in DCA, but no Villainous. I have to say, though, I'm okay with that because I was a little bit underwhelmed. I wasn't a big fan of that Villainous show. It was okay, but I don't feel like I would rather them spend whatever money they spent trying to develop that show and spend it on something else. If you can't do it great, then don't do it. Now, I would prefer that they make an even better show than Villainous, but if they can't do that, put that money to use somewhere else. Otherwise, stay tuned to Fresh Baked in the coming months for our guide for all the tips and tricks on how to attend Oogie Boogie Nights. We've been to a ton of these. We developed some really good tips. There's lots of different ways that you can go to Oogie Boogie. There's different plans of attack. Some work better than others depending on what your goals are. So we're going to try to cover all of that for you. Stay tuned for that on Fresh Baked. For now, let's talk about what else is going on around the Disneyland Resort for the fall season. The season begins on September 2nd with the Halloween decorations, which are always great. Haunted Mansion Holiday in New Orleans Square, and the excellent Halloween Screams fireworks show. DCA and Oogie Boogie get the Halloween parade. Disneyland gets the Halloween fireworks. I don't see any sign, by the way, for the return of Ghost Galaxy. We mentioned in a video a few weeks back that I think Disney has deemed Ghost Galaxy to be too scary for kids. There will also be, though, the lovely Dia de los Muertos display at the Rancho del Zocalo garden area featuring, colorful floral displays, a trio of skeleton figurines, and other festive decor. It's always delightful. Besides Oogie Boogie, DCA is going to get their own amazing decorations, maybe better even than those you see at Disneyland. The tree at Carthay is always amazing. So too is the Headless Horseman. Carsland will have its scary car-themed decor, along with the return of Mater's Graveyard Jamboree and Luigi's Honkin' Halloween. Avengers Campus will have perhaps the very best version of Tower of Terror, Monsters After Dark. Well, it's the best if they get those cast members involved. When they do get involved, it's more fun than a barrel of post-apocalyptic zombie monkeys. Speaking of zombies, Note that there was no mention of zombies in Avengers Campus. You may recall last year the appearance of Zombie Cap. This was coordinated somewhat with the Marvel What If episode on Disney Plus that featured half the Avengers as zombies. Some believe this was a test to see how guests at DCA would react to something that may be considered to have crossed, sort of an invisible line Disney has for acceptable Halloween fun. Will he return? Hard to say, but it doesn't look good right now. And if that's the case, it's probably because fans, I guess, voted not to have Zombie Cat return from last year. Meanwhile, over at Paradise Gardens, we'll see Plaza de la Familia with an extended run through November 2nd to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. We'll see the incredible musical celebration of Coco, as well as mariachi music at the Paradise Gardens stage and the World of Coco art exhibit in the gazebo. And that is a quick preview of what to expect at the Disneyland Resort this fall season. Oogie Boogie tickets go on sale starting June 28th for Magic Key holders and D23 members, June 30th for the general public. Be ready at 9 a.m. It's sure to be a stressful event. And then we'll see the return of Villains Grove, but not World of Color Villainous. We'll see the return of the Halloween fireworks at Disneyland, but not the return of Ghost Galaxy. And then we'll await next the Foodie Guide from Disney, which is always a lot of fun. Hey, don't forget to like this video, and if we can get, let's go for 3,000 likes on this video. If you give me 3,000 likes in this video, we'll do a very full, complete review of that Foodie Guide for the Halloween season on Fresh Baked. And then also stay tuned either here or on Fresh Baked Presents. We're going to do a recap of last year's festivities for the Halloween season to help get you guys pumped up, get you excited for the fall season, the Halloween season coming up this year at Disneyland. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love the Halloween season. I cannot believe we're here already. We're here already talking about that. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, everybody. Follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBakedDisney, that's fresh with no E, and on TikTok at Fresh Baked Disney. If you like our show and want to show your support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/freshbaked. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Be safe out there, be kind to one another, and Fresh Baked.